We say water is life because every living thing on Earth needs water to survive. But the same may be said for the city of Pueblo, where every life, every job, and every amenity requires precious water, Pueblo's vital blue. Just what does it take in this arid country to secure an ample supply of water, treat it to a high standard of quality, and deliver it reliably for all uses in Pueblo? Let's find out. Most of Pueblo's municipal water supply begins as winter snowfall high in the Rocky Mountains over 100 miles away. Water rights owned by Pueblo Water are from two distinct sources. The first is direct flow water that is native to the Arkansas River Basin. This native water can be taken from the river for immediate use in Pueblo, but cannot be stored or reused. After one use, it returns to the river and is available to users downstream. To meet the water needs of a growing city in the 1950s, Pueblo Water leaders began purchasing water rights on the west slope of the Rocky Mountains and bringing it into the Arkansas Basin through diversion ditches and tunnels for our use. Unlike native water, this trans-mountain water may be stored in mountain reservoirs such as Twin Lakes, Turquoise Reservoir, or Clear Creek Reservoir. When the water is needed, it is released into the Arkansas River to flow downstream to Pueblo. Pueblo significantly increased its total water supply in 2009 by purchasing shares in the Bessemer Ditch Irrigating Company. Although now owned by the board, this water will continue to support Pueblo County's agricultural economy for many years into the future through leases to farmers, but will eventually be available to meet Pueblo's future municipal demand. In the spring of each year, a Pueblo Water crew travels to the mountains above Leadville to remove snow from the Trans-Mountain Water Collection System, opening the ditches that have been covered by snowdrifts up to 15 feet in depth. Once the snow is removed, the clear Rocky Mountain water begins to flow. Another source of water for Pueblo is a percentage allocated from the Frying Pan, Arkansas project, a federal Bureau of Reclamation project signed into being in Pueblo by President Kennedy in 1962.
So we salute this project today, and we salute those who made it possible. And we look to the future, and we look to the past. And we commit ourselves in 1962, not only to celebrate this project, but to move ahead in all the other areas, stretching from California to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in building this country up.
Popularly known as the Fry Arc, this project was designed to move unused water from the western slope to water-short areas in the Arkansas Basin. 4 large reservoirs are used to store spring snowmelt: Root Eye Reservoir on the west slope, along with Twin Lakes, Turquoise Lake, and Pueblo Reservoir on the east slope, playing a major role in meeting the Arkansas Valley's water storage needs for both agricultural and municipal users. These storage reservoirs have also been developed as prime recreation facilities, with Lake Pueblo State Park becoming one of the top recreation destinations in the state, allowing local residents and visitors from all over to enjoy fishing, boating, skiing, camping, and viewing the park's abundant wildlife. Pueblo Water owns and operates Clear Creek Reservoir and works directly with Colorado Parks and Wildlife to provide a positive fishing and camping experience at this site. The primary purpose of any municipal water supply is to support public health, and Pueblo Water has a long tradition of doing exactly that. The Woodlock Treatment Plant was first placed into service in 1977, and a $54 million improvement and expansion project completed in 2003 created a state-of-the-art facility that produces very high-quality water. Each month, 350 different water samples are collected from the treatment plant and from the distribution system throughout the city and carefully analyzed for quality by certified chemists and bacteriologists. Pueblo's drinking water consistently meets all state and federal standards for municipal drinking water, standards more stringent than those for any commercially bottled water. New technology allows continuous water quality monitoring throughout the system 24 hours a day, every day of the year. After treatment is completed at the Whitlock plant, The finished, high-quality drinking water is pumped to 18 storage tanks in a variety of locations throughout the city. It then travels through nearly 600 miles of distribution piping for use in homes, schools, and businesses. Dedicated professional crew members are on duty 24 hours a day, every day, maintaining this huge system to assure the city of reliable service. Every time the tap is turned and the water flows, it has completed a long journey from its source to Pueblo for so many uses, shepherded all along the way by dedicated Pueblo Water employees. Just as every living thing needs water, every job in Pueblo needs water. Pueblo Water enthusiastically participates in economic development efforts to attract new industry to Pueblo. Since 1984, Pueblo Water's contribution to the city's economic development activities exceeds $7 million. Thanks in part to these contributions, companies such as Target, Train, and UTC Aerospace have been able to locate at the Airport Industrial Park, assured of a dependable supply of water for their businesses and providing valuable jobs for the community. More recently, the extension of service to the St. Charles Industrial Park paved the way for Vestas, the international wind power company, to open its plant as the first chapter of future development in Pueblo's newest industrial park that welcomes heavy industry, including the Rockla Railroad tie plant. Pueblo Water has also played a significant role in the development and successful operation of the historic Arkansas Riverwalk project and provides over $1 million worth of water every year to Pueblo's public parks and other community uses at no charge. Members of Pueblo's Independent Water Board are publicly elected and serve staggered 6-year terms. Over the years, board members have earned the trust of customers, who are the true owners of Pueblo's water system, with their devotion to securing Pueblo's water rights, setting rates, policy, and budgets, and assuring that the professional staff and employees continuously achieve the board's primary mission to deliver the highest quality water at the lowest possible cost to the citizens of Pueblo. Yes, water is the life of our community. Pueblo Water's leadership and dedicated employees are a close-knit, precision team working to ensure that an adequate supply of high-quality water will be available to meet Pueblo's health, safety, economic development, and quality of life needs now and into the future.